Do you remember last year's epic 80s birthday party? Of course you do. I've been talking about it all year long. Can you believe that it's that time again? A whole year has passed. I don't believe it. We gotta get to planning. Good morning. So, I've been a little MIA lately. We did have our party, but it's been a week already, and I just been using my week to just kind of like chill, because I needed a moment to just chill and reflect. And I went through all of my footage. I have a crap ton of footage. I have enough footage for 5 videos, and one video is actually a 2-parter, so I had to split it into 2. I have been avoiding sitting at my desk and start to edit these videos, because I'm like, do I really need 5 videos for this party? And the answer is no, I don't. I have been feeling so crappy lately that this is the first day in a week that I've actually felt myself well enough to actually pick up my phone and start recording. So we're gonna make this a good video, and I'm gonna try to condense all of it into one little video. And no, there will be no balloon popping. But right now, I need to clean up. I need to finish my coffee, I need to work out, and I need to get dressed for the day so I could feel alive.
With my chest now, I got you figured out. It's something that you got, babe. It has me going wild. It's the way you say my name, the way you touch my face. It's like our bodies move so easily, like a movie, like a dream. A dose of dopamine, more than ecstasy. Between you and me, like a movie, like a dream. A dose of dopamine, more than ecstasy. Between you and me, take me there like nobody else. It's so unfair, I get you all to myself. But I like it like that, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it like that, yeah, yeah, yeah. Singing like a choir boy, I'll take you back to church. Won't stop until you say so. I like the roles reversed. It's the way you say your name, the way you touch your face. It's like our bodies move so easily, like a movie, like a dream. A dose of dopamine, more than ecstasy. Between you and me, like a movie, like a dream. A dose of dopamine, more than ecstasy. Between you and me, take me there like nobody else. It's so unfair, I get you all to myself. But I like it like that, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it like that, yeah, yeah, yeah. Take me
That's better. I feel so much better. This party was not at my house. This was at Dawn and Christine's house, and we wanted to make another epic party. And so we came up with this idea to do like a movie themed birthday party, but it kind of turned into like a Hollywood VIP Oscar type of party. We just kind of like combined everyone's ideas in together, and we just like took all of our favorite movies and we just kind of just like crammed it all into one party. But it worked out. It really did. And so we had a lot of fun. I just can't get myself to edit each and every video because I just kind of feel like it's a little silly. I had like an hour's worth of footage just in shopping alone. And finding that way of condensing 1 hour into like a 5-minute thing is just impossible. So I'm like, you know what? Scratch this. We are going to limit this to one video and we are going to try to make it fun without over describing, okay? Oh, thanks. I know, I love this t-shirt too. Actually, I got this for my birthday. Christine gave it to me the day of our party, and it was a really nice surprise. I love it. I love the colors. If you guys didn't know, I love pink and black. It's like my two favorite colors that just go so pretty together. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I always use pink and black in my videos. So yeah, she knows me so well. Crystal actually got me 3 other t-shirts as well. If you guys know my channel, this whole logo is at the end of every one of my videos. She had to change the top. So it says, "To all my diamonds, always shine bright." And it has my logo. Oh my God. And she gave me 2 different ones. So there's this one, and then this one is like a metallic-y rainbow color. Isn't it cute? And then she made me a Pac-Man one. Anyway, so let's start off with shopping. Actually, what I do first is I go on Pinterest. I browse everything and everything. I take days, like a week worth, just writing down ideas, plans, things that I want to do. I get a lot of my ideas on Pinterest because it's more of like a visual thing, and I get to create a board and I get to create like a bunch of pins in there, and I come up with all of these ideas and I want to do them all and I can't do them all, so I try to narrow them down. And that's part of the reason why my videos are so long sometimes, because it's not that I have to have them, it's just that I'm probably only going to be doing this one theme one time on YouTube, so I want to give you guys options. But I don't exactly use Pinterest and copy it. It's more of just like, it just gives me like ideas to expand my own ideas. Once I have all of my ideas down and I have my plan, then I go shopping. I go on Amazon, I go on Party City, I go to Dollar Tree, I go to Walmart, and I browse the aisles because I love seeing things in person. I like to feel it. I like to look at the cost. I like to price compare, which I prefer getting my stuff off Amazon more than anywhere else because their stuff's a little bit more classy, more chic, and just more fun and colorful, and that's what I like. Sometimes the stuff can be a little bit more expensive on Amazon. You could probably find it somewhere else cheaper. You really have to cost and compare. But between Amazon and Party City, you're gonna get like the most high quality things unless you want to make them yourselves, but we'll get into DIYs later. But for one, I love getting my balloons there. You can find all kinds of balloon arches and arch kits on Amazon, and that's where I would recommend getting them. Way much more better than buying the ones from Party City. But let's say you're just doing like a small arch and you don't really need a whole lot of balloons. Your next best bet is probably Walmart. I would preferably buy my balloons off Walmart, but if all you have available to you is a Dollar General or a Dollar Tree, you can get your balloons from there too. But Walmart always has better quality balloons and they're cheaper. But if you want like an actual kit, like ones that come with Mylar balloons and different color designs, like a kit, like you're better off getting the ones from Amazon. It's just so much better. And honestly, the quality of the balloons from Party City is not any better than the ones from Amazon, and you're not going to get the kit that you're looking for, and it's going to be so costly it's not even worth it. So the reason why it's more expensive to buy balloons from Party City, even though they have so many colors to choose from, you have to buy them individually. And the closest thing I could find is like these colors. But see, the thing is that they're all priced differently. $5.30 for 15 12-inch gold balloons. But for instance, if you wanted 15 of these purple balloons, it's only $380 for 15, 12-inch balloons. So it varies by color. They're all limited on the 5 inches. So you're probably not even going to find all the balloons that you want, not to mention you're not going to get your foil balloons. So see, something even as simple as this. It's $36 for this balloon garland kit. It comes with all of these balloons, an instructions sheet, adhesive tabs, a roll of balloon mounting tape, and that's it. That's your arch kit. I am not paying $36 for that when I could buy the same thing off Amazon for like half the price. So here's their movie section. They have a decent amount of stuff to choose from. They have this easel sign. I actually really like this and I'm very tempted to buy it. I think it looks cool. I just wonder if I can make it myself. It is pretty thick though. For $8, it does seem like a pretty good quality. And it comes with a bunch of letters that you could use to customize it. They have yard decorations. It comes with 3 pieces, so it comes with the arrow, the movie night now showing, and the popcorn. I'm so tempted to buy it for $11. I know that I could try to attempt to make something like this myself as well, and I wouldn't use it as a yard decor. I'd probably use it for more decoration inside the house. But I don't know. I'm trying to stay on a really tight budget as much as I really want to buy it. I just think that it's not a good buy. Same with the swirl decorations. For $6, you get 12 pieces, but those 12 pieces includes the swirls. This is something that I would really like to have right here. The decorating kit. The only reason why I really want it is because it has the concession banner. I can't find a concessions banner like that anywhere. I did find one on Amazon that looks like a popcorn one, and I'm considering that one. That one's only like $5 and some odd change. And it comes with all of these decorational pieces. For $10 is really not bad. $10 for 19 pieces. It is something that I'm considering, but I'm still not sure. But this is what I really want right here. This backdrop. I really want that because it's an actual backdrop that you can customize on your own. But see, this right here is really interesting to me that they have all of this kind of stuff. This can kind of match your theme if you wanted to kind of like swap or mix and match. I think that it would look really cool with your movie theme. Here's another thing, this red carpet runner. I almost thought that they didn't have the one that I saw online, but they do. It's only $9 and it's 24 inches wide and 15 feet long, which is a pretty good length and width. Okay, so I know it's kind of loud right now, but I'm gonna try and do a quick haul for you guys. So basically all I got was 3 packs of paper plates and 3 packs of napkins. The napkins come with 40 and the plates come with 20. I got 2 things of cups, gold and black, and then I bought these swirl decorations. I think that they're really cool. You get 30 pieces for I think it was $10. I could be wrong. I'll put the amount on the screen for you guys. But I love how I can mix and match, and I could make like everything tie in together. Plus there's going to be like 3 rooms that I'm decorating. I'm going to make each room its own kind of like theme. I also got the backdrop that I showed you. I really wanted this one because it's a really good price for what you get and the size that you get. And then I bought these 3 balloons. I got 2 in gold, 2 and 1 in black, but this is everything that I got for $96. And then that's where I go to Dollar Tree and I buy all of my supplies that I need for my DIYs. Anyway, a lot of the supplies that I bought from Dollar Tree was like foam boards, you know, tape, glue sticks, poster boards in different colors. They're like my scissors, my staples, my thumbtacks. I get all that stuff from Dollar Tree. I take all of my ideas that I had on Pinterest and I put them to life. I don't expect for you to use all of my ideas. I don't even expect you to watch every single minute of all of my videos. I just want to put those options out there for someone who is interested in that 1 or 2 things. So I had found this big, massive popcorn box, and I was like, I could totally make that. This is a giant popcorn box filled with balloons. Comes with 24 white balloons and 24 yellow balloons. It's 31 inches tall and 23 inches wide. It's made out of cardboard. This one is actually the cheapest one that I found. There are ones that are a little bit more expensive that are in the 50s and low 60 range. So I'm going to try to replicate this myself. It's not going to look exactly like this, and it's probably not going to be the same quality, but I am going to do my best. Now, it did come out a little wonky, but you couldn't tell, you know, because it is handcrafted. It's handmade. It's impossible to get anything perfect, especially when you're working on a floor, you know, like it's going to be hard to get anything that's going to look perfect without a nice workspace. And you're doing it all by hand. But it came out so good. And I used my Cricut to make the little label. And I used poster board to make the colors on the side panels. And I cut out the tops and everything. It came out so cool. Like my vision of what I wanted in like this popcorn box to look like came out so much better than I expected. And I was so excited to use it. And it was like the main focal part of my DIYs, like my party theme. And it was probably the most complimented because it was something outside the box, no pun intended. The only thing is that I did do this well in advance. So our party was on a Saturday. So on Tuesdays when I set up this balloon arch, and by the time Saturday came around, the balloons started shifting. They started deflating a little bit. They started looking a little leathery. They started compacting and moving around. And it didn't look the same as it did when I first put it up, but it still looked really good. And I used this roll of tissue paper that I got from Amazon. And at first I didn't think I was going to like it because the reels were made out of tissue paper and I was expecting cloth. So I was really disappointed in it. But when I opened up the pack and started using it, I started to realize that the tissue paper was very thick. What I really loved about it is that they clung to the balloons, so I didn't have to use a whole lot of glue dots to keep them in. Don't let them bring you down. Don't stop, light it up, just shine. This game has just begun. Don't stop. I had actually found this idea on Pinterest and I loved them, but they were like life size. So they sat like up this, like up to here, and they kind of like had like a wave to them. And I was like, oh man, that looks so cool. I wonder how they did that. And then I was like, Shelly, be realistic. You're trying to do this on a budget, you know, keep it low cost. So I was like, think smaller, think hard. Like, what if we just did just like 4-foot little stands? And I asked all my friends, what's your favorite genre of movies? And they said that they loved comedy romance, which was Wendy and Crystal. Christine is a horror flick junkie, just like me. But I personally am into like 80s thriller action movies and comedy movies. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sleeping with the Enemy, Howard the Duck, those kind of movies. It was so difficult. It was so hard to choose, but I chose 6 of them for each film strip. And I printed them out in black and white because I wanted them to look vintage. I wanted them to kind of give like a negative vibe. Back in the day when we had like those disposable cameras and then you take them to save on and they gave you like the little negatives. I wanted it to kind of look like that. So I printed them all in black and white. I couldn't get the pictures perfect in the little rectangle holes, but they came out good, okay? If I had a chance to do it again, I know what mistakes that I made and what I would do again to make it better. But I was working with the supplies that I had on hand. I was working with my printer. I was working with an old laptop, you know, like just be like confident in what you have and just make it work with what you can, you know? I am so forever grateful that I actually have a Cricut over here. It's the Cricut 3. It's probably way outdated by now. I don't keep up with the times. My husband bought me that Cricut. Actually, I think he bought it for himself. Don't tell him that I said that. He bought it for himself, but I use it a lot, especially with my DIYing. I use the Cricut to create the borders of the reels, and they came out amazing. It was a lot of work. I will say that it was a lot of work. It was very tedious, making sure you didn't rip anything. And then I just hot glued them onto some white foam board strips, and they just became this like little cute little stands. And originally I was going to put them up against the wall, just like lean them. And I was like, that's good enough. But then closer to the party, I was like, you know what? I had created these balloon, like, they're not topiaries. I guess you can call them topiaries, but they're more like a short column. I went to the Dollar Tree. I picked up those broomsticks. I picked up 3 wooden planks, and I had my husband cut a hole down the center of each of them. I glued them together. Well, I didn't do it. Crystal did. And then put the pole inside, and that became our stand. They came out top notch. Like, my husband was like, you could sell these. I'm like, yeah, I could, but I just have fun just doing this for myself. Definitely make those strips out of anything. The popcorn box and the strips, they were the most fun. Since I couldn't figure out what movies that I wanted, you know, our favorites, because there's so many, and I just couldn't pick just the 6 each. So I took a bunch of movies and I created little ones. I created like, I don't even know, like 26 of them. And I used that as the border. And then I just went from there using my Cricut, making this showpiece for her, you know, to celebrate her 50th birthday. I really love that popcorn box, but that popcorn was a bitch to make because it is a 4-cut piece, which means it had to be layered. So this whole cut is one piece, the white part is one piece, the popcorn's one piece. So yeah, I had to layer them and it took forever. Just these cutouts alone, it took me a couple of hours. It's more memorable for us, but it's something to think about for you guys too if you wanted to do something like this. I'm sure the last 2 things that I created are these little signs here. I've had these since Halloween. They've been sitting in all of my supplies for like the longest time, so I decided to finally use them. And I thought that they kind of gave like that chalkboard feel. So I thought it would be great for something like this. This one is a little bit textured because this one I used the vinyl paper from the Dollar Tree and it was a little harder to get it to stick onto this little board here. This one is Cricut, actual Cricut paper or vinyl paper. I sprayed Bond on this one just so that the pieces wouldn't fall off. But other than that, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I did film every single part of these DIYs. If you guys do want to see like a step-by-step on how I made them, let me know and I will put that video together. But as of right now, I just kind of feel like it's not necessary because those videos aren't really like viewed as much. At least not all of mine. Once in a while I do get like a hit on those videos, but it's rare. So let me just show you how I put all of this together. I think that would be the easiest way.
You're feeling down and life is just a struggle. All the lights are out. You can't face another. You are on a rough road and living is a battle. Keep starting again, but run around in circles. Take back your destiny. Control is your remedy. Find a switch in your head to let you be. Living upside down sets you free. When the world is gone a little crazy, turn it upside down. You will see that maybe when you feel like falling low into the ground, live it upside down. It will turn around. Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down.
That's me, Cricket.
Open up your mind and add some color, no black and white. There's too much to discover. Stop a minute and do it differently. No more rules, no
Cool. What you got there, Christine? Are you aged to perfection? Like a fine bottle of whiskey? Okay, this doesn't make any sense. I'm not liking this at all. This is dumb.
Sometimes life feels like a battle that you're bound to lose. You're tired of your struggle, this road seems way too steep. Your wound's still cutting deep. Sometimes you just can't recover, your day just the drags like any other. Dig deep and find your voice. Don't forget you have that choice. Singing, don't stop, light it up, just shine like the morning sun. Don't stop, turn it up, just shine. Don't let them bring you down. Don't stop, light it up, just shine. This game has just begun. Don't stop, live it up, just shine, 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 just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Life is slipping through your fingers. It's a long time since you felt you're a winner. Don't hide, you're born to shine. Find your diamond deep inside. Get down and don't lose a minute. Commit to yourself, you know that you're in it. Kill that reverse and take what you deserve. Singing, don't stop, light it up, just shine like the morning sun. Don't stop, turn it up, just shine. Don't let them bring you down. Don't stop, light it up, just shine. This game has just begun. Don't stop, live it up, just shine, 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 just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Just shine. Don't stop, light it up, just shine like the morning sun. Turn it up, just shine. Don't stop, light it up.
I suggest getting those if you're gonna go with gold or silver. These ones right here are amazing. These are the ones that I got from Walmart in the wedding section. 6 by 8 feet. It's so wide. It has 2 separate strips, like tape strips on it. Pretty big. But it kind of goes with our backdrop over here, the mismatch between the red and the gold. So.
We're on a space rocket on our way to the stars. On infinite view, a ray of light in the dark. You spark my ignition, blow up when you're with me. We are a space riders, we are going deep. Come on, we're loading up, we're defying gravity. Come on, we're lighting up, ride on magnetic field. Come on, we're loading up, on the supernova stream. Come on, we're lighting up, we are electricity. Let's start a riot and run away with me. This is a chain reaction. We are electricity. We strike like a lightning, like a bolt of energy. Current running through.
Oh yeah, that looks cool. So what she's making over here is a short balloon column. So we took 3 wooden planks from the Dollar Tree and glued them together with hot glue, and then a broomstick from the Dollar Tree, and she hot glued it into this hole. My husband already had drilled these holes in for me. I don't know what size they are, but whatever size the pole is, you want it just a little bit bigger. That
Put plastic on the bottom just so the glue doesn't get on the counter.
Gotcha, cool.
We are a space riders. We are going deep. Come on, we're loading up. We're defying gravity. Come on, we're lighting up. Ride on magnetic field. Come on, we're loading up. On the supernova stream. Come on, we're lighting up. We are electricity. Let's start a riot and run away with me. This is a chain reaction. We are electricity. We strike like a lightning, like a bolt of energy. Current running through our bodies. We are electricity. Load it up and run away with me. Light it up. We are electricity. Load it up like a bolt of energy. Light it up. We are electricity. We're charging ahead, matching polarity. I wanna go high, explore my femininity. When we collide, there is a sound of thunder. I feel alive from the spell you put me under. Come on, we're loading up. We're defying gravity. Come on, we're lighting up. Ride on magnetic field. Come on, we're loading up. On the supernova
Welcome to Shelly's Sugar Shop. This is where I made all of my treats for my dessert table.
I had a lot of fun doing this because this time I didn't have to do a whole lot of decorating. I kind of kept it on the simple side. And originally I wasn't going to make a cake because I was like, you know what? They live on a 2.5-mile road and there's a lot of like dips and rocks and like bumps, and I just didn't want to risk the chance of taking this big 2 or 3 tiered cake down this dirt road, and I didn't really have the space to stack it there because they don't have a whole lot of refrigeration, and I didn't want to like ruin this cake. So I was like, instead I'm just gonna make cupcakes. So I made 3 different cupcakes and I did like gourmet style.
I bet when you think gourmet, you're not thinking box cake mix, but I certainly did use a spice cake mix. I had another recipe that I found on Pinterest that I wanted to give a try, but I didn't really have time to work on that. So instead I used my box cake mix and I doctored it up like I do every single time. I prefer using dry buttermilk mix, but I didn't have any, so I just used milk with some vinegar. I added an extra egg, an extra 1/3 cup of flour, and I melted down my butter that I used in place of oil, the same amount that calls for on the box. For my second flavor, we chose the Christie's brand of gluten-free chocolate cake mix, and you will never know that this was gluten-free. It was so good.
So Crystal is going to make the pink champagne cupcakes for me while I finish up the cake. I don't remember who this was. It doesn't have the author on here, but I'll try to find the link for you guys if you guys want the recipe in the description box. Have you ever had cooked down champagne?
Cooked down or reduced?
Reduced. It's flat. The flavor's there though.
The flavor's there, but it's flat.
It's just flat.
And it tastes just a tiny bit tart. She scooped it out of that big barrel we got back.
It does taste like a white wine though, or like a pink wine. It's not bad. Pretty much all we did was take out all the bubbles. Yeah, that's not bad though.
To give my cupcakes more of that gourmet feel, I decided to top them with gourmet toppings. So I filled my pink champagne cupcakes with a cream cheese mousse. Really good. It just was kind of unnecessary. And then I topped it with some pink champagne strawberry buttercream. And then since I had so much of those crumbles left, I topped my cupcakes with that and then a dollop of lemon curd. For my second cake, the spice one, I just used cream cheese frosting and then a little dollop of caramel on the inside, and it was nice and simple, but it looked pretty. But my favorite one of all is this German chocolate cake with homemade coconut frosting and then a homemade chocolate buttercream topped with some extra toasted coconut and pecans.
And then I also did chocolate covered marshmallows. I dipped pretzels into caramel and chocolate. And then I made circus cookie Rice Krispie treats. I did a homemade strawberry crunch to cover up some chocolate covered strawberries with a cream filling. And I just kept it simple.
I also made a combination of cookie pops and cake pops. So I had some sugar cookies in my freezer and I just grinded them up until they were nice and pulverized. And then I added in some buttercream just to bind them all together. I also added in some sprinkles just to give it more of that cookie, like sugar cookie flavor. And then I use Ghirardelli white chocolate. That is my favorite brand. You could also use candy wafers, but I just feel like Ghirardelli just tastes so much better. It doesn't have that waxiness to it. And I weigh each and every one of my cookie or cake pops. It just makes sure that every pop is the same size and it's the perfect size. So you get like 3 or 4 bites out of it. And then I just cover them in chocolate, but I use a spoon instead of dipping them. I just feel like it's so much easier and the weight of the chocolate is not too heavy and it doesn't weigh it down. And I'm able to coat it all the way around without it falling into the chocolate. So yeah, I prefer using a spoon. And then for these, I just kept them pretty simple just by using sprinkles for the base, just so that it had some feet to keep them standing upright. And then for my strawberry and vanilla cake marbled cake pops, I just did them separately. So I did the strawberry on one side, and then I did the vanilla on one side, and then I combined them together. Again, I always measure out my cake pops to about 36 grams, but anywhere between 34 and 37 will work. But 36 is like the best number to use. And for these ones, since they're marbled, I roll them separately and then I add them together just so that they stay separated. So when you bite into them, you can definitely see like that marble effect. So I was kind of sticking to like this theme. I had some gold flakes and of course I had that strawberry crunch. So after I covered these with white chocolate, I just covered them sparsely with some of that strawberry crunch and then just a couple of flakes here and there just to kind of match the rest of my treats that were covered in white chocolate. And I just thought that they looked really pretty and they matched really well with our movie theme and gave it that gourmet feel. For my last cookie pop, I decided on Oreo and I used milk chocolate Ghirardelli. Again, my favorite chocolate to use, but if all you have is candy wafers, that's fine. I did the same thing that I did with my sugar cookies, but instead of buttercream, I used cream cheese. And then I just made them like I did all of my other cake pops and cookie pop. And then I topped them with some of this crumble that came in this little sprinkles package.
I think this is like a s'mores kind of topping, and then this is Oreo. So I'm going to use this one and this one, and I'm going to do half and half. So that was incredibly easy, and I really love how they look. And it's totally different than a cake pop, and it's a totally different take to like chocolate dipped Oreos. All right, so this one is strawberry and vanilla marbled. So each one of you gets a bite. And the reason why I'm not taste testing this is because I've had taste tests of the cake pops and everything along the way, and I'm literally... Okay, what did you guys think about that one?
Good.
What did you taste more of?
Strawberry.
Strawberry? You didn't taste the vanilla that much? Try this bite right here. Just a little one. Okay, try that bite. Do you taste more vanilla now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So do you like that combo? What does the outside taste like? Is it crunchy?
Yeah.
It's really good? Okay. Okay, I think I'm saving the chocolate one for last because this is Christian's favorite flavor and I know he's going to like that one. Okay, so this one is sugar cookie with sprinkles. Sugar cookie. Okay, give some to Christian. Take a bigger bite than that. You hardly got any of the cookie. What do you guys think? Is that really good?
Tastes like a sugar cookie.
It tastes like sugar cookie?
Yeah.
Is it crunchy on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the chocolate combo with it?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like eating one of Mom's sugar cookies but with chocolate on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
You want to cleanse your palate again?
Yeah.
No, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the last one and it happens to be the smallest one. Sorry, Christian. I know you could polish this off in one bite. I know you could. But I want you guys to each get one bite. I know your chocolate's not your favorite flavor. It wasn't my favorite flavor growing up either. But what's it taste like to you?
Brownie.
Brownie?
Brownie.
That's what you taste? You taste a brownie?
Actually.
Okay.
Cake.
Nope.
Cake.
You want to take one?
Chocolate chip.
Nope. Would you believe
Oreo.
me?
Oreo.
Oreo!
Oh, I taste the Oreo.
Now that you heard Oreo, now you could taste the Oreo flavor. So what do you think? Did Mom do a good job?
Yeah.
You think they're going to be a big hit at the party?
Yeah.
All right. Yay.
They're good.
All right, here, you guys want to finish these or are you guys done?
I want to finish.
You want the chocolate one? Here, you guys can take those marshmallows with the coconut and the pecans. So good. I recommend them. I recommend making those if you like coconut as much as I do and pecans. So yummy. So that was super easy and they smell so good. I'm probably gonna have one of these. So I picked all of my favorite treats that I thought would look good on the table and they came out really nice. My favorite cupcake was probably the German chocolate one, even though the cupcakes are gluten-free. Superb. The strawberry or the pink champagne cupcake, the cupcake itself was a little dense, but it had a lot of good flavor, but I think I did too much there. So I really particularly didn't care for so much on it. Like if I could go back, I would take the cream filling out and I would put way less buttercream on top. But other than that, they were pretty good, and the little dollop of lemon curd on top was pretty good. But there was just too much going on in that one cupcake. I did end up making a cake because as we were sitting there decorating, her sister, Christine's sister, came and sat and she's like, "Are you making her a cake?" And I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna make her cake. Yeah. But I had already had it in mind. Like before I decided not to make a cake, I was gonna make a cake. You know what I mean? So like I had already kind of envisioned a little bit of what I wanted to do for her until I kind of like scratched it out. But when she brought it up, I was like, okay, I gotta make this cake. And she needed something to blow out candles, and a little cupcake's just simply not gonna do that. So I made a 4-layer vanilla cake. 2 of those layers were filled with banana cream and those little Nilla wafer cookies, and then I didn't have enough for the center, so I put some extra strawberry buttercream. You guys, that cake was so delicious. I would do that again. So I actually did a short on one part of the video. If you guys don't know me, I love to draw, I love to color, and so like my favorite technique on a cake is edible images, but I rarely ever buy an edible image unless it's something that I cannot draw. So what I do is I call it an illuminator, but it's probably a tracing pad that illuminates. And I printed out all of the classic characters from the 80s horror flick movies, like Freddy Krueger, Saw, Scream, It, what's his name, Pennywise, Halloween, like all of those classic characters. I think there was a total of 6 of them. And then I traced it onto a piece of sugar sheet, and then I colored it in, painted it. I was so amazed with myself on how well that piece turned out. But this just goes to show that you don't have to have a whole lot of experience on something to be able to produce something. This was literally my second time ever doing a fault line cake, and just on the second try alone, I think I did a much better job at it, and it came out so cool. And my favorite part of all are these edible images. I don't know. I'm so proud of myself. And it's rare that I ever say that. It's rare that I ever compliment myself, but this time I feel like I nailed it. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. That's probably one of my most favorite simple cakes ever. And we did get a clip of ourselves. All 3 of us did go and blow out the candles. Wendy did step out of the house, so she wasn't part of that. But us 3 girls did get to blow out those candles, and that was just an awesome, memorable moment that I will never, ever forget, and I will totally cherish it here in my heart forever. But I did create a short on that. I only did the first half because it was a 2-minute clip. I asked for 100 likes on it to post part 2, but it only made it to 20 likes. YouTube used to put my shorts out there, but I stopped making them because the views just kept going down. I don't know. YouTube is hard. It's just hard. I enjoyed making that edible image, and that was probably the most fun that I've had ever making a cake. If you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know about Ashley. She's our friend that just passed away. So what I did was I created a memoriam for her just to kind of make it feel like she was here with us. I made these things using Dollar Tree items. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I found a bunch of flowers, and I wanted it to be more on the cheery side. I didn't want to do too much white, so I picked out some really pretty carnations in this salmon color and some off-white, yellow. This is actually my favorite carnation, is like multicolored. Preferably I like the pink one with the yellow, but I found the yellow with the orange, and I just thought it was really pretty, and I paired it with some cute little white flowers, and I don't even know what these are called, but some green leaves and just like some greenery, you know, just thought that it would liven it up with some pink baby's breath. I think that's baby's breath. And then also I got these candles off Amazon. It's kind of funny because I bought the wrong size batteries. These call for AA batteries, but I bought AAA batteries, so all I did was stick a piece of cardboard in there to hold them in so that they didn't fall out, and they do work. So keep that in mind. If you use the wrong size batteries, there's a chance that it might work. But aren't they really pretty? The butterflies light up, and it has a really nice quote on there, or like a passage. Is that what you would call that? I noticed that they have like a musky, dingy, plasticky smell. They don't smell pleasant at all. So I thought I could put some body spray on them just to make them smell nice. I think I'm gonna go with the Sunshine Mimosa. It's gonna make people feel happy. But yeah, I just wanted it to like give off some floral scents and make them kind of give that fresh flower feel. It really did make it feel like she was there, even though she wasn't present. We felt her spirit there. And even though her sister couldn't make it, I told Christine that she needs to give these things to her. And Heather, so her sister Heather, she's just so appreciative, and I think she was thankful for the thought. She is having her services finally. We finally get to close this chapter and move on and get our closure. And
The next day, we went over and helped Christine and Dawn take down all of the decorations and clean up a little bit. And then I just let my kids pop all of the balloons. They had a blast doing that. Even Christine got in on it. So we just wanted to go over there and help them out so that they didn't feel overwhelmed.
That was so much easier than sitting down and doing 5 different videos and making you guys watch 5 different weeks worth of footage. I hope that you guys got the gist of it. I hope you guys like the movie themed idea. So like I said earlier in this video, I probably won't be consistent making videos. I want to find myself again, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for me again. And so with all that said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate your guys' company. But before I go, I just have a friendly reminder to all of my fellow diamonds out there. Always remember to shine bright. Bye! What you got, Emily?
A hot dog.
A hot dog
Like a jacket.
and some Doritos. Yummy. Birthday, Christine.
Happy birthday,
Crystal.
Woo! We're gonna have fun tonight, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to all of us, right?
Yeah.
To all and all good night. All right.
Happy birthday, Shelly.
Yeah. And then what's the new car?
Maybe when we go to the kitchen again.
She made the runway go crazy.
Ready? Okay. The real one. Smile. You gotta twerk though.
Stop dropping
Damn, 2 slices.
Going back to studying my dreams and my
You got your wish. You're mine now, doll. Now sit back and learn from the master. First thing we gotta do is get me out of this body once and for all. I'll be back.